I just wanted to welcome everyone to my fifth grade class. This is Mrs. Layton. Me and Miss Davidson are so excited to have your child in our classes this year. We aren't team teaching, but we do a lot of teaching together. We're usually on the same page with just about everything. And we know we have to lean on each other this year because of everything that's going on. So I want you to kind of think as Miss Davidson as like a backup Miss Layton. And I know she's thinking the same thing. This school year is so different, but I think as long as we're all working together, it's going to be amazing. So here's just a little bit about me. I grew up in New York. I moved down to Florida when I was 23, so like 8 years ago. I've been teaching for 8 years. I did 4 years in 5th grade, 1 year in 4th grade, and 2 years in 3rd grade. I've worked at 2 schools and Kings Highway, and I have a bachelor's in elementary education and a master's in ESE. This is a little bit about Miss Davidson. She has a bachelor's from St. Pete College in elementary education, and this is her 2nd year at Kings Highway and her 2nd year in 5th grade. So this is our daily schedule. We start off the day with science, then we move to math, and we have small group time for about 55 minutes before our lunch and recess. In the afternoon, we have our reading and writing, and then our specials are at the end of the day. This goes for virtual as well as face-to-face students because I am simultaneously teaching. It's been pretty tough, but we've been getting through it, and I've been really trying the best that I can. Our special schedule for face-to-face students is PE Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Music is Wednesday. Art is Thursday. And for virtual school, we have art on Mondays. Tuesdays we have music. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we have PE. So it's a little opposite of our face-to-face. For our virtual students, what they do is they log in through Canvas for their specials. This is a big question that we have. We have FSA testing. As of right now, it's still on. We take 4 state tests in 5th grade. In 3rd grade, we take 2 reading and math. In 4th grade, last year, they were supposed to take reading, writing, and math. And then this year, they added science. And the students know, we've been kind of talking about the SSA. It's not called FSA because of science. Reading, writing, and math are only 5th grade learnings, whereas science is 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. So you will notice some of the work that comes home, it might say 3rd or 4th grade on it. That is not because we are only teaching 3rd and 4th grade. We're just doing a review as well as teaching the 5th grade standards. We don't know the schedule right now, but writing is usually in end of February or March, and then we have reading, math, and science, which are usually in end of April and then May. I'm not sure what it's going to look like. I'm not sure if we're going to do it, but as of right now, they are saying we are state testing, so we have to think with that mindset. Grading. So I'm doing a lot of participation grades only because it's really hard for me to grade every single thing that we're doing. So I'm using Nearpod, which everyone is familiar with in class and at home. Because I am simultaneously teaching, we are doing the same exact thing. 1 or 2 little things might look a little bit different, but we're pretty much doing the same exact thing. Students are logging in through Nearpod on their Canvas, and we're working through it. I am giving individual/partner work grades for subjects, but not every day. We are going to be starting reading logs and homework, which I'm going to talk about in a couple slides. And we are going to count those as participation grades as well. When there is a test, I will notify the students that this is a graded assessment, and everyone will have that grade in their focus. So these are just the classroom rules that we have gone by so far since the first day of school. Coming to class prepared with your own supplies and you're ready to learn. Listen to all directions the first time. Keep your feet and hands to yourself. Make smart choices so we can learn. And then something that I had to add this year, and maybe you can talk with your child about, it's really important that they're staying in their seats most of the time, or like right around their desks. We're having students not follow that protocol, and it's making it really hard to social distance and keeping their masks on. We do have mask breaks during the day. I don't mind if when we're sitting at their students and we're just listening to a lesson that they can take their mask off. They're not moving, they're not talking. But for the most part, we keep them at our seats on, and we have to try to stay at our own seats. All right, classroom supplies. I talked to a lot of parents already about this. Miss Boyd provided students with journals and folders that are our Avid colors. So we have reading is red, writing is blue, math is green, and science is yellow. So we have those here at school and at home. I know you guys have the folders. The journals didn't come in until the first week of school. We can't share supplies, so we're asking that all students have their own pencils, scissors, markers, highlighters, headphones, Clorox wipes, hand sanitizer, colored pencils, paper, and Expo markers and erasers. I did my first round of supplying each student with these items if they didn't have them when they first came to school, but I don't have enough to last the entire year. So if you could, just send your kiddo with pencils and scissors and highlighters and stuff like that. We have cubes at school, and they don't leave their seats. They get to put everything inside of their cubes. I also provided them with a pencil pouch. This way they can keep their pencils and scissors and markers in there and no one gets confused. So virtual classroom rules and expectations, this is very, very important. I have to make sure that if your child is at home, that they are signed in at 8:45 every morning, because I quickly take attendance and I don't really have another chance to take attendance until my lunchtime. And by that, you might have already received a phone call saying that your child was absent, because I think the deadline is like 9:10 for attendance. So if there's an issue, just let me know, just message me, and I'll just go in and change it. I don't mind doing that, but you have to just communicate that to me. Students at home need to be present for all of my live lessons. I am sharing my screen for 5.5 hours. I do it at 8:45, then we sign off for lunch, and then we come back at 12:35 till 2:05. I am teaching and giving directions during that time, and students must be present. I don't ask that at home they turn their cameras on, only if they want to. But they do need to be present when I am calling on them at home, or they have to be participating. We can't just sign in and walk away from the computer, because then if I call on you and you're not answering, I'm making a note of that. I also want to talk about appropriate behavior when on video chat. Cameras are off unless you want to, and if you do have your camera on, then you're being appropriate. Mics are muted unless students are volunteering to talk. That's the only reason because of that is I get a lot of backlash with the sound because I have two computers going at the same time. I'm sharing my main screen, which is what I'm teaching off of, but then I also have another computer up that's videoing me teaching. So if mics start to become unmuted, I get a lot of like backlash with the sound. So I just need all mics always to be muted unless we're talking. And then if your student does miss a lesson, most of you have already contacted me with a doctor's appointment and stuff, just let me know so I don't mark them absent. Safety. So something so different this year, we have to have our masks every day. If your child forgets a mask from home, we do have them here at school. I have them in the classroom. I have 5 reusable masks per student that are labeled and they're by themselves in a baggie. And if they use them, they're going to put them in my little bag, and then Miss Boyd washes them. So that's just something big. And just, again, reminding your child to stay in their seats when they're at school with their mask on. Homework, you might have noticed that we have not had homework. It is very, very difficult right now because we're not requiring backpacks, so it's hard to bring things back and forth from school without them getting ruined. I totally understand things happen. I would like to start either next week or the following week, maybe October. We're going to start reading logs that are going to go home Monday through Thursday. They have to be filled out and signed by you, someone at home, to recognize that your child is reading. And then they're going to also have spelling words that they're going to write in their agenda. We didn't get like hard copied agendas only because of COVID, but I am going to start sending paper copied spelling words. And what I might do is post them on Dojo for the week so that you know what spelling words we have. So Dojo, I'm using it for, 100% communication. I give Dojo points every day. They get 10 points a day. And usually by the end of the week, they're trying to earn some sort of prize. And I am available through Dojo 8:15 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. during the week. If you message me after that, just be patient because I'm probably at home and I didn't hear my phone going off. And then on the weekends, the notifications are turned off for teachers. But Sunday nights, I will usually pop onto my Dojo to see if any parents have messaged me. So if you need to get in touch with me, just be patient. I will see it on Dojo, and I will do my best to check it on off hours. Lion Bucks. So we're still doing Lion Bucks, and that basically what the Lion Bucks are their Dojo points. So last week, the last couple weeks, I cleared their points because I wrote down their points, and then we're adding to them this week. This is how they get them. Agendas, turning in homework, positive compliments, reading logs, behavior, classwork, model student, showing up on your Dojo points, okay? I add them throughout the day. These are our hallway and cafeteria procedures. It looks a little bit different. We're doing our best to social distance in the hallways. We had 2, Miss Schutz and Miss Bonier. They painted paw prints throughout the school so that students know where to stop. We're level 0 in the hallways. Masks must be worn at all times unless you sit down at your table to eat. 2 people per table on both ends. That's how the cafeteria looks. So it is very safe in the cafeteria. And when students are finished, they can socialize, but they have to have their masks back on. We got rid of our water fountains here at school. There's no more water fountains. So if you would like to send your child with a reusable water bottle or a regular, closed water bottle that you can buy from the store, I don't mind that. But we don't make it a habit filling up them every minute of the day. We have 2 times, once in the morning and once in the afternoon to fill up our water bottles. Same thing goes with bathroom breaks. Bathroom has to look a little bit different this year. We're working on it here in school. If we can just reinforce it at home, that we have 2 bathroom breaks aside from the morning. So when students come in the morning, they have to use the restroom before 8:45. And then we use it again at 11:30-ish. and then again before specials for now. I know when students, have an emergency, I don't mind them going at all, but we can't